Hello and welcome to Sharon Dalton Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Central Queensland. Tonight I will be playing with some new kits. Life happened and I didn't get any cards made up, so I'm gonna play with the two new kits out of the mini catalogue. Well, they're pictured in the mini catalogue, but they're in our kits collection. I'm just going to start my business page up to get the comments up. So please just bear with me. Here we go. Making sure there's no noise, which there is. So please just bear with me. Sounds and vibrations. Yes, we don't want that. There we go. Now I think we're right. Look at that. So, yeah. So tonight, I'm playing with some new product. So, hello and welcome. Please pop in and say hello. It feels a bit high tonight. But anyway. As you can see, I got my box of goodies over here, but I've already pulled the things out I want to show you in that. So, yeah. Life was a little bit crazy this afternoon. I got a couple of announcements and stuff like that. So, there's been a bit happening in my world. As you probably realised, last week I had a cracked tooth, so I had to get a tooth pulled out. So that wasn't much fun, I can tell you. So yeah, so I really spent the whole Thursday through to, hello Jules, how are you, love? Thursday through till probably Monday, feeling miserable. Tuesday I didn't have any Panadol, which was amazing because I was in a lot of pain before that. So I'm glad you could join me tonight, love. Yeah, so I'm going to play with those two new kits that are in the kits collection. So I didn't quite get a chance to make any cards this afternoon. Life happened and yeah. That's just how it is sometimes, isn't it? So, hope everybody had a great day, and you all, you know, nothing too bad happened on your day. Righto, so we might point you up to the ceiling and get this show on the road. Okay, so just look away for a minute and I'll change the camera. Righto, let's see here. I don't know whether it's my phone that's on the wonky angle. Oh. That's a bit better. Still looks a bit crooked to me. Let me fix it up because I can't have it being crooked. That looks a bit better. I forgot to print out my other piece of paper too. Oh, did I print it out or not? I did, I'm sure. So hello and welcome. I've got a few announcements to make, but then I'm going to get into the card making. As I said earlier, life happened this afternoon and I didn't quite get, hello Vic, how are you, love? I didn't quite get any kits cut out and made up, so I'm going to craft with the two new kits from the kits collection, which were just released last week. So yeah. How are you, Vic? Hope you had a lovely day. Just have a little drink before I get started. I'm actually going to do a couple of adaptations of these kits because it's always nice to change them up. So, as you can see here in front of you, I've got a flyer for an online workshop stamp camp that myself, Julia Quinn and Tracy Held are hosting on the 26th of October. So Julia and Tracy approached me to see if I would like to do a Christmas crafting stamp camp with them. And of course, I said yes, you know. So I'm very thankful that they reached out to me and thought that I was worthy enough to join the Aussie Crafting Collective. So I've been working on these cards behind the scenes. So you won't see the cards, but I will put up a post on my blog with all the details. But basically, you will be getting the Decorative Trees bundle, depending on what pack you pick. Decorative Trees bundle, DSP, some ribbon, and some Drucy, which I'll just grab. Drucy embellishments. So that is what we're using for our stamp camp. Now, the ultimate package is $150, and that's stamp set, dies, all the class kits. There'll be 9 projects that each Julia, Tracy and myself complete, with the PDF tutorial and the instructions in metric and imperial, access to a Facebook group. Hello Lisa, how are you? Thanks for joining. And that's including postage and a $10 off your next order in my online store. If you just want the kit, so you get a quarter pack of the Sheer Elegance, so Seasons of Elegance, sorry, paper. So, this beautiful old olive and mossy meadow, I think, real red. And this one is no, that one's the same as this one. And then this is the other side of that red one. Hang on, I'll put them together so you can see. Those two. And then we've got the basic beige and the gold. And then that one is the other side. And then the other green one is this one that looks a bit like camo. So that's the other one that goes there. And you know what? I'm missing the Pretty Peacock one. So yeah, there's a Pretty Peacock one as well. Hello Mon, how are you, love? Thank you for joining. Yes, so you get a quarter of a pack of that. You get the Drucy and adhesive backed embellishments, 1.5 meters of silver sheer ribbon, PDF instructions, and access to the group, and that's $80. And then those are only available to Australian residents. And then the virtual package, if you live overseas or don't want to purchase any product, is $35, and you have access to the Facebook page, and you'll have the full instructions PDF. So that will go on my blog tomorrow. I will have that loaded, and there'll be a registration form there. So that's the 26th of October is the Elegant Tree Stamp Camp. So I hope you can join me for that. Now I'll just pop these behind me, and you'll hear a crash. And I also want to talk about the scrapbooking kits that Stampin' Up! Have just released. Oh my God. I didn't think I could be any more excited about Stampin' Up! Products. Hello Ruth, how are you, love? Thank you for joining. But this has really reinvigorated my... See, I haven't even opened it. I got it on Tuesday, and I haven't even had a chance to open it. So I got the Reindeer Fun Dies, and they coordinate with the Reindeer Fun papers. And I'll just grab the mini catalogue so I can tell you what page. Oh dear. Now that I can open it and show you, there we go. Page 27. I bought one of the card making ones, and it's unbelievable. Yes. Hello, Hez. How are you, love? I actually bought two. I bought the, I don't know what the other one was called. It had the flowers in it. Yeah, so in the Stampin' Up! Scrapbooking kit, you get some of these papers as well, but not exactly these papers. There's some different ones, so it makes you you know, get excited because there's new things. And if you get this pack from Stampin' Up, just check it, because I was actually missing my sticker sheet out of here. But Stampin' Up, as soon as I rang them and said it was missing, they said not a problem, and it's already on its way to me. So when you get your kit, you get the instruction sheet, which is very detailed, tells you where to cut, how big a pieces to cut, and of what color papers. And it tells you the orientation too. I don't know if you can see that there, but on the trees paper, on that one, the orientation's going that way, and on that one, the orientation's going that way. So it's good because it gives you a detailed instruction. And then all the rest of the cutting diagrams. And then when you get over here to the actual layouts, it shows you step by step where to put what and where and how on all of them. So you get 6 layouts. Very cute. I mean, these are just going to be so easy to put together. There'll be no thinking. Everything's explained very well, very detailed. And if you were wondering if you've got this kit, what that word says, it actually says joy when you join it together. So yeah, so that's our little die cut with joy and looks like a pocket. And then we have all these photo placeholders so that you can put those down in the place of where your photos are if you haven't printed your photos. Now, this is our 2-tone cardstock that Stampin' Up! Have released. So as you can see, I'm assuming this one's garden green. Let's have a look. Does it tell us? Let's have a little wee look. Yes, garden green. So there's the 2 different ones there, and then I'll flip this one over, and you've got the 2 different shades of, I'm assuming Granny Apple Green Yes, Granny Apple Green. Well, actually, that doesn't say what it is for that one. Anyway, moving on, moving right along. Now, the beauty of these, there we've got the red. We've only got one sheet of red, but as you can see, it's very different on the other side. Okay? Now, these are, the way they're milled is that they're printed on one side and then flipped over and printed on the other side. So you've got a white core. So if you were to tear this paper or sand this paper back, you will get white through it. And then here is our die cuts. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. And then we've got single-sided papers. Who's bought this kit? We've got some little polka dots. We've got some stripes. We've got the reindeers with the lights on them as well. And then we've got a snowflakey one. Oh, I might turn the light on. That might help. Might brighten things up. Oh, look at that. What a difference it makes. Sorry, guys. So then we've got the snowflakes, and these ones are double-sided. So we've got that one and little Christmas bells. And then this is the one that I was saying that has the trees on it. So you've got a brown stripe on one side and then trees on the other side. And then you've got some cardstock. Now I bought a piece of white willow, a piece of our white to compare what our white and white willow looks like. So this is the white willow on this side, and this is our white, just our 12 by 12 cardstock. So there is quite a difference in how vibrant it is. So I'll just pop that one over there. So you've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of white. Then you've got pool party. And then you've got vanilla. And then your backing sheet. And you should also have your sticker sheet in there as well. But mine's on its way. Stampin' Up! Just sent what they call the paper and sticker sheet. So $29 worth of product because they failed to package it into, you know, some of the packs. So, you know, Stampin' Up! Are very fair about things like that. They get it sorted out straight away. So if your pack or anything ever comes damaged or whatever, you can get it replaced. And then I've just got some more of the two-tone is what it's called. I wish we had those sealable bags on all of them. So here we go. Now we can see the difference in the reds. So that's real red. We've got four sheets of each color. Then we've got pecan pie, I'm assuming. It might be on the back of here. Sorry. Yeah, pecan pie. So we've got only 2 sheets of that. Granny apple, which we've got 2 sheets of that. Garden green. So you can definitely see the difference. And what's the other color? Oh, early espresso. And we've got 2 sheets of that. Yes, I love the different reds too, yeah. So it looks really good. So I'll try and pick them all up so you can have a look at them all a bit closer. Now the only thing that they did say with these two-tone cardstocks is if you've got greasy fingers, it does transfer to this cardstock. So make sure if you're using this that you wash your hands beforehand. So that's our two-tone cardstock. So how many sheets in that? I think there's 12 sheets in that pack. So that's pretty good value. Okay, let's get to what we've come here to do. We've come here to craft. We haven't come here for me to be prattling on about all of the new products that I've just received. But oh, I just love this little reindeer. It's so cute. Let me get these out of the way. And get that out of the way. Actually, I want to show you that first. So in the front of your mini are, on page 11, are some new kits. Now the Halloween one has sold out but is coming back, but I don't know when it's coming back. This box here that you can put cards already made up and put in for, you know, a special occasion, that is massive. It's big and it's strong and it's sturdy, and this is all like foiled kind of thing, and the dividers are strong as well, much stronger than our old ones in the steel tins. So tonight I'm going to play with this Christmas tree decorations, but I'm going to make a card with that. And this one here is more Christmas cards. So I'm going to adapt those ones so that we can show some alternates or alternative to them. So yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, so let's have a look in here. So this kit comes, it's the Christmas Wishes Kit, and it comes with 4 of each design, so 8 cards and 8 envelopes with all of the different bits and pieces to make up the kit. And also, which I love, if you throw the boxes away, you've got somewhere now that you can put your stamp inside a stamp case, which Stampin' Up! Sell, and you've got it secured so you know that that's the stamp that you're using. So it also comes with a Pretty Peacock Stampin' Spot, which I won't open. I'll just use my Pretty Peacock. But look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. So even if you didn't use those envelopes for this, you used them for embellishing your cards. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. And then this piece here is a sticker, which you adhere to the front of your envelope. But we're not going to do that. And then we've got some banners that we can use. Some bottle brush and some fernery there that we can use. And then these are the 2 beautiful card bases. I've kept the rest of the stuff at the bottom. So these are our 2 card bases. So I thought, well, I'll give them a go and whip up a couple of alternates tonight with those ones. So let's get cracking. I'm going to have a little drink of my cuppa. I hope everyone's been well today. Hello Cheryl, how are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, very good. My husband made me a beautiful cuppa. So we're just going to fold these. Now what you could do, if you didn't want to make 8 cards, you could make 16 cards. We could cut that down the center, and then you would have 2 fronts for a card. I might actually do that because that gives us a bit more to play with. Okay, so grab our trimmer out. I'm just going to chop it on the other side of that score line because then we don't have that fold. So you could ultimately do 16 cards with this kit if you do what I've just done now. Let me pick that bit out of there. So chop this one up as well. This is just a good idea if you want to make the kits go a little bit further. There we go. So let's have a look what they say to do. I've got some white card here. Actually, I need that. Piece of white card. Actually, I might do Pretty Peacock. That might be nice. That might be nice behind it. I'll do a Pretty Peacock one and I'll cut a white one at the same time. Yeah, no, I had a massive day yesterday. In the morning I had the pleasure of putting on a card class for 21, excuse my my ignorance or not knowing the knowledge of what you call oh God, what are they called? Nuns. So the Sisters of Mercy in Rockhampton asked me to go to the Range Convent and have a class for 25 ladies. But one gentleman was actually there. So the gentleman was 96, and believe it or not, he wanted to sign up as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because he wanted to be able to do some cards. He's a very creative man. He used to do, oh, I've cut that one wrong, haven't I? He used to do leather work when he was, you know, much younger. And but now he says he sits and he colours his days away in his room. He told me his room. He says you can come anytime and have a look at my 10.5, Sharon, my colouring. And so anyway, we were talking about him joining up, and I just said, look, I said, I think it would be best if I come and made some cards with you when you needed a card for an occasion. Because I said, once you've got one stamp set, I said you need some inks, and then you need a trimmer, and then you need this and that. So I said to him, how about you tell the coordinator that you would like Sharon to come and make some cards with you. And he was very happy about that. He told me about his life. He lived in Jeringa, so that's only like half an hour away from where I live. And he grew up around this district, so it was good to chat to him. But anyway, there ended up being 21 sisters there, and they all had a go at card making. Only one lady had ever done card making before, and apparently she was a prolific paper towel artist. And she said she used to love creating cards, but her fingers now don't allow her to do the intricate work. She's very bad, arthritic, cramped up kind of hands. So, poor darling. 10.5, Sharon, think what you're doing. Stop talking so much. So what's everybody been doing? Have they been creating, or did they have a busy day doing housework? I'll just get some of these made. I should have used that big trimmer to cut those bases. Right, let's have a look here. We'll go 10 centimeters by 14.3. there. That's my standard second layer after my, well, first layer basically after my card base. So 10 centimeters. There we go, and 14.3. And then in the afternoon, after I'd finished at the Sisters of Mercy, I went and had my coffee and card class. So Cheryl attended that, and it was very chaotic on yesterday because we had 12 ladies there. So, but we all got our projects done and finished. So yeah, I think we had a good day. I think everybody enjoyed what they were doing. Oh, I've put that trimmer away again. I may need to trim these down because the cards in the kits are sometimes a lot smaller than what our normal size cards are. So let's just trim them to 10 for the start, and then we'll go from there. Oops, sorry guys. There's our layers. Right, let's get in here. And I did bring in 2 of these as well, so I thought we might be able to change these up as well. So I'll just put them away for the time being. So let's grab a pretty peacock card base. Let's see how much we have to trim down. So if I want to have my normal border around them, we're going to have to cut a strip off of this and a strip off there. So I think I will do that. I'll bring in the big one. Shaz, you should score your... I know, man, I always forget to do that. I know. I know it's so much easier, but I always forget. You enjoyed it, Cheryl? That's good. Yeah, no, I see other people scoring first and then cutting, and I'm like, oh, I should do that in future. So we're going to trim about, you know me and my little smidgeroony. Let's see. Yes, most definitely I should do that, Monica. Is it hot at your place today, Mon? Because it's certainly hot here. Right, let's just give that a... You and me both. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Lisa, because every time I do it, I think, oh, I should have done it the other way first. Right, what do we got? Let's trim this one down just another little smidge. Right, get rid of those little pieces off to the side. Okay, so we have a pretty peacock card base with our half of our card bases. Now, in the instructions on this one, they're saying to use the banner, and looks like a couple of those different ones behind it. But I think I'm going to go rogue, and I'm going to use one of these in the middle. Actually, I'll stick this down first. Oh, look at that. Why would you want to cover that up? Oh, where's the other one? It doesn't have it on. Oh, that looks nice. Hey, let's just go with that one. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my trick. You know me, hasn't been too bad. Yeah, no, it was quite hot here today. Quite hot indeed. Let's have a look. Let's take a little trim of this. So, I need to probably go out there a bit further. You know me, I always try to economize and save some extra paper. Yes, it's probably not worth it, but oh, I just love making something out of, you know, out of our products that wasn't actually designed to make. I'm going to have to come down a little bit further. And then I go there. How much am I going to cut off? Not much of his leaf. There we go. Just trim those other little bits. Yes, it was hot, Jules. Hey. Yeah. Have you got classes this weekend, Monica? Righto. Okay. Let's get our card back. So let's put this one back on there. And then we cut some white ones. Let's use one of these guys. Look at that. Turn it up that way. It has to go that way for my liking. And then we can pop that one back in there and nobody will know that we cut that out. I might pop that one up. What do you reckon? Let's me get some glue. No, next weekend. Oh, okay. Yes. Are you having Christmas card class? Oh, where's my silicone mat? Here. And then Monica and I and Vicky and Lauren from far north Queensland, we are teaming up to do a Christmas themed World Card Making Day. So it will be held over the 5th and the 6th of October. The World Card Making Day is on the 5th. Please make sure you register for that. Get that bit of glue off there. As Stampin' Up, we're making a paper bag album. Oh, that sounds interesting. If you register for the Stampin' Up one, apparently we're going to get a little goodie after the event, but you must register. I did Christmas in July and we'll be back to Christmas in November. Cool. You must register for the World Card Making Day event that Stampin' Up is putting on. But the group that Monica and I are in, we have just a Facebook group and it's open to anyone who wants to join the group, and it's free tutorials over 2 days from I think 9 till 2, I think it is, and we're doing Christmas products. So I'm pretty keen, looking forward to that. So we've got that one there. I don't want to cover all that up. And if we cover all that up, that won't be much fun. Right, I'm going to pop this one up. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Monica's told us design team ladies today what she's going to do, and oh my goodness, it is going to be amazing. Monica, question mark. What's the question, Vic? Right, and let's just put one in the middle so we don't have a saggy insert. Hey, you know what? We could cut. No, I think I'm just gonna stick. Stop making it complicated, Sharon. We want to make a couple of cards tonight. Oh, yes, Monica, yes. Yes, that Monica. If you're not a member of the World Card Making Group, please send a request, and we will add you to the group. And there's all sorts of inspiration there from the last. Monica's been holding out on us. Oh, I don't know that she's been holding out. We've just still kind of finalizing it, aren't we, Mon? Not too many details are out there yet. Yeah, so the group is a great source of inspiration. It has all the previous years' World Card Making events on there. I should have stamped that, girls, beforehand. Why weren't you singing out to me saying, Sharon, stamp that? So let's find a little strip of white. I know I have some here. Somewhere. Look at that. Oh, hello, Marg. How are you, love? Glad you could make it. Let's see if I've got any in here from my leftovers from yesterday's card kit. Look at that. There we go. Okay, let's stamp a sentiment now. So I need colour that's not there. Pretty peacock, here it is. Need some pretty peacock. Move back into frame. Oh, sorry, thank you. Good job, Lisa, thank you. Right, let's get these stamps out. So like I said, it comes with a little pretty peacock Stampin' Spot. Now we need a block. And what are we going to do? Let's just do Christmas Wishes. Now, because these are both brand new stamps, they haven't been conditioned yet, so I'll give them a good clean Christmas. Actually, we might just do Merry Christmas, but that's quite big. Let's just do Christmas Wishes. And then I let it rest on my glass mat, and then I pick it up with my block. Okay, so let's get this out and give it a good clean. Yes, you should have been screaming at me saying, you didn't put a sentiment on it. Okay. So, I'm gonna do Christmas down here. Oh, look at that. That's a nice font. Very nice font. Ah! I did it the wrong way, girls. Let's go this way then. Christmas Wishes. straight. Oh, that looks pretty good to me. Very good. Pop that back up there. Now we've also got these really nice berries that go with one of the new Christmas catalogue products. So let's get them out. Not in that drawer. Around here they are. These might look nice. Looks straight from here. Yeah, no, it is. It is straight. So we've got these berries, but we've also got these clear ones. So let's just have a look what they look like. I'm going to chop this up first. And then straighten it up. Making sure that it's going to fit in there. Yes, perfect. Bring my little trimmer in. So this is what the beauty of these card kits are, is that you don't have to do them exactly as they are designed. You can adapt it to your own individual taste. I'm not a huge fan of the kits, simply because they're too boring for me, is my thoughts on them, but they have their place. You know, some people don't have a lot of supplies or a lot of money, so this way they can at least get some kits, and I mean they're good value. You get anywhere between 8 and 9 cards in a kit, and like the Christmas rustic Christmas kit, it did 25 advent pockets, so I made them into alternates so that I could use it. That one shouldn't be stuck down too much there. What have we got? Oh, look at that. Oh, I might just go off that edge. And then I'm going to chop this one and make it half the size. There we go. Which way was that one going? That one was going that way. Let's see. Which one am I going to use, girls? Which one? No, I think we need to go with the one that's going the same direction. Right, let's just stick that down. You hop over there. I really wished I'd stamped on that before I put dimensionals on it. My finger. And then I'm going to pop this one up, put a little dimensional on the back of him. And I'm going to call that one is done. There we go. Let's put some bling bling on him. Can't use this bling because it's too different to what is on the card, but we could put just a few on the berries here, these triple ones. I find these triple ones a little bit tricky to get off. There we go. There's our first card. I thought the advent calendar for my great niece and nephews, and they had to put notes in them. Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. I still haven't done the advent calendar, and I won't, Vic. Yeah, I've made plenty of cards with it. So there's our first card done. Right, we've still got some bits left over there.
Yeah.
Just gonna have another little mouthful of my tea. That white is a little bit different to that white, but I still think it looks okay. Okay, I'll leave that one up there. Let's get cracking on the next one. So, what have we got? We've got some tags. So let's do a white card this time. And again, we're going to have to chop it down, I reckon. Unless we make it skinnier and have a nice big border all the way around. Let's do that. Oh, we could decorate the inside of this with that little fine strip. We could put that in there. So I might do that afterwards for that one. So I'll just pop it up there. There must be a bit of glue there that I'll have to get off. What do you reckon if we cut that down? Yeah, I think we might cut that down. I think it needs a little bit more. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Lisa. There we go. So let's go with that one now, and I'm going to make it a portrait card. Just going to get my bone folder. Okay. Now this is where I might bring in our spare bit of this and put that in the middle. I don't really want to use dies. I want to try and keep within the confines of what we've got in the kit. So let's do a banner. Okay, let's do a 2 1/4 inch banner. And I will show you with the heartfelt hexagon punch how to create a banner. First you're going to, oh that's right, it needs to be just that little bit smaller than 2 1/4. It's about 5 1/2 it needs to be to put it through the punch the way I'm going to put it through. So you're going to feed it in through here and in between the 2 layers, 2 punching layers. There we go. And then just line it up so that you've got an even amount either side. So you can either do a banner this way, or you can put this in and do a banner this way, which is the way I'm going to do it. So there's our little banner. So if you didn't know that, that's the heartfelt hexagon punch. And yeah, that's what I taught the girls yesterday. They got to do a couple of different things. Oh, I like that. So let's go with that. And then where is our other thing? I think that's going to be too much. We still had a leaf left over, didn't we? We could have that. Oh, we could have that and that banner. What does that look like? Nope, I don't like that. Let's go with this one. And that one can come off there. And I reckon we could cut some of these berries off the side of this one. I've got Court talking to me, but I can't answer her back while I'm on a live, so she's just gonna have to wait. So I'm just gonna chop a few berries off there. And I'm gonna poke them in there, so I need to leave a bit of space to put my words on. Actually, if I go off a little bit higher, and then I can have my berries up there and my word across there. What do you reckon, girls? Just a little simple card, nothing too strenuous. So let's stamp this before we get too excited. What are we going to stamp it with? So the word that you can put in the middle says, may whatever brings you love and joy be yours this season and throughout the new year. So is there a little tiny Christmas on the greetings of the season? Let's have a look. If we write a big Merry and then a small Christmas, let's have a look. I know we're not using what's in the kit, but let's have a look. See if it'll fit. No, it's not going to fit. And I think the other one won't fit either. Mary, and then I'm just going to have to put Christmas. Yep, I think I'm just going to use the Mary. Sorry for my indecisive brain. Let's have a look. Let's pop this down here. Give it a little clean. I've also been asked to, that's a bit crooked, been asked to present a class to some war widows on the 8th of October. So that will be a lot of fun. That's still crooked. Let me line it up again. And they want to do Christmas cards. So I could maybe show them some of these, and then that way they could have a choice of what they wanted to make. That looks better. Right, I'm going to put a mat under it this time, just to make sure I'm going to get it perfect. Another trick I'll show you is so that your stamps don't get stained so easily, if you stamp them with some Versamark before you put them in a dark color like the Pretty Peacock, Knights of Navy, the Real Reds, the pinks, it won't stain your stamp as much. But now I've got a very juicy Mary, which is going to be Dotty. Okay, let's have a look here. Not too bad, not too bad. I reckon I can fit Christmas on that. Now clean that off and I'll show you. See how it's not too stained? Whereas this one that I didn't do, no, it's pretty good actually. Right, let's try and see if we can fit Christmas on this. Merry. Ooh. I go this way. I might fit it. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Just gonna have to watch where I put that embellishment now. Okay, you hop out of the road. Let's do some sticking. Silicone mat. The one thing that the sisters had a lot of trouble with was the glue. They couldn't get it to run. They didn't have strong enough fingers to be able to squeeze it to make it run nicely for them. So they had a few little gluey disasters, but wasn't too bad in the whole scheme of things. They all loved making something a little bit different to what they would normally do with their craft sessions. So I think that one needs to go up on dimensionals. So who else would have thought to make some alternatives with their, I might just fix that up before because it's got a little wonky end. Can't go too much shorter. That's a bit better. Who else would have thought to make alternatives with their card kits? Someone showed me a trick, push down on this and they just pop up. Yesterday at my card class, I said I'm always up for learning new tricks. Okay, let's have a look. Try and get this straight. Now the idea is to not push it down so that it's not completely stuck. That looks pretty good. Right, Merry Christmas. Let's have a look. Ooh, might be too big. Might have to cut a smaller one. I'll put that up there and I'll just cut a smaller one out of this because the other one's way too big. Bear with me, I'll just trim this one down. How's that? Does that look better? I think that looks better. Much better. Happier with that. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue across that middle section and knot out on those outer edges. There we go, and I'm going to put this one down first. Can you put the leaf under the banner? Under here? Lisa? Let's see. That might still work, yes. I just had a dodgy bit of this. That's what I was trying to avoid, covering that up. But let's see. We can try anything. Righto. Let's put that one there, and then we'll have a littler one up here. What do you reckon? You reckon that looks good? I'm pretty happy with that. I'll stick that one down. Thank you for your suggestion. There we go. And then this one, I'm going to pop with some dimensionals. We want to make it too dimensionalized, otherwise it'll cost us heaps to go through the post. There we go. Merry Christmas. Let's chuck a couple of more berries on that. Those pieces up there. Got a bit of mess happening. You know what I do have? I have the new gold. What are these ones called? Gold textured. They might look nice. Let's use them this time. Oh, these are quite, they're quite high. Don't know if you can see that. Takes a little while for the camera to focus to that. Still waiting. Am I still live, girls? Let's chuck some of these guys in there. Merry Christmas. They are really quite big, and they are definitely textured, these ones. And quite yellow, yeah. But on the card, they don't look so bad. There we go. I could have moved that over a little bit. Let's see if I still can. Just to cover that little gap in the leaf there. In the berries, I mean. There we go. So that's our second card, our first and our second. Let's make some room over here. Clean up some of this mess. And then again, I could put this on the inside. There we go. There's our first and our second cards. Now, let's see if we can use this piece on one of our card fronts. Oh, I really don't want to stick it down on that. Let me cut. Let me cut again. I'm very naughty at cutting, I know. Let me bring this back in. Good night, love. Thank you for joining. Let's measure this. Let's see how big this piece is. so that we can cut it out. So it's less than 10 centimeters and it's less than, so if I go 9.8 by 6 in this middle section, chop that off. Hang on to that over there. I've got a bit of a guide here. So maybe just a little bit more. And then same thing again. Who else does this? Who else chops out the guts of their cards? Gives them a little haircut. I do it all the time. Right. Then I can use that on another card. It's a bit lower than I wanted, but anyway. Okay, let's get rid of that. And I'm gonna have some more tea. You can't be bothered. That's okay. So we put this one on a, what's the name, base before, so let's put it on a white base this time, and I need to chop it down. You get over there, you get up there, just so you can see. Can't be bothered, eh? Let's see. There we go. I'm happy with that. I'm going to glue that one down. I don't follow the instructions on card kits. I get bored and I change things around. Yep. Yeah, I do that, Ruth. I don't like to be constrained, is my biggest problem. I like to have creative, you know, inspiration from where the card takes me. There we go. But this time we're going to make it a landscape card. There we go. Now you come in here, Mister. So are we going to go from the top or are we going to go from the bottom? I think we're going to go from the bottom. Is it straight? Not really. Nope, we're not going to get it up. It's just going to have to stay there. There we go. Move it up a little bit. So we've got some extra bits there. So now we can bring in these extra bits that we've cut off. could have, no. What else have we got? What else have we got? Oh, we've got this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's not use those bits at all. All right, pop them down. Get another block. My blocks need a good clean. Oh, that didn't pick it up. There we go. Are you right, love? Let's put this one on this one. There we go. Okay. Actually, why don't we use some old olive? I think that might look nice. Oh, I didn't clean that, did I? Whoopsie, just wait. I don't want a smudgy looking leaf. Okay, let's ink it up in that colour, but let's run with a dauber down the middle with some pretty peacock. Bit of two-tone there, and let's do the same again. And some that one looks really splotchy. That's better. And then straight down that middle again. And a bit, I love it when the leaves go left and right, that we don't just have them all facing the one way. And look, that one can go up there then. Happy with that. Now, I should have stamped that before, but we probably still can stamp it. This big one, will it fit? Yeah, look at that, it will. Let me get a big block. Which way does it go? There we go. Pop that up. Give these two a clean off. That one and this one. And now I need to clean this one. Might do that in Pretty Peacock, I think. So I'll give it the old Versamark treatment. And we want Pretty Peacock. pretty good. Now I'm going to have to bring it down a bit just so I can see, because it is a little bit far away from you. There we go. And then pop that one up. Okay, let's get these ink pads covered up. Okay, you go up there, get some dimensionals on you. So let's have a look here what we've achieved with the Christmas Wishes kit. Just gotta finish putting the bling bling on. You can go over there. Dimensionals is what I'm after. Make that one a bit more rounded. There we go. And it didn't come with any bling, so I might just give it some more of this, these big yellow ones. What are they called again? Gold textured adhesive backed dots. But I'm going to go with a couple of little ones this time. Littler ones. Where am I going to put it? This is my, I don't know if anyone else has this dilemma, but where am I going to put it is my issue. Right, so there's the 3 cards from that kit. Now, if we feel like we've got time, how long have we been going? Oh, yeah, fair while. I thought I might play with the other kit that has the big rings in it and make alternates with it too. So what do you reckon, girls? 3 different cards. This is what we started out with. Yes, they're still lovely, but I think I like my alternates with a little bit of extra, you know, pizzazz. But yeah, I'll show you this other kit while you're having a look at that. That's the card I cut wrongly. Okay, let's have a look. Let's grab this other kit out. Move that up there. Okay, so this other kit is designed to be made as Christmas tree ornaments. But me being me, thought that we could use some of the components of these kits and make individual Christmas cards. So what we get is we get some bows in cherry cobbler by the look of it. Let's have a look at the back. What does it say? Basic beige, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, old olive, pretty peacock, brown and gold. Then these massive rings and some string. What did you say, Ruth? My iPod is about to die, even though I've been charging it throughout. Thank you, Sharon, and congratulations on your new customers. You deserve it after all the hard work you've done to build your business. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Yeah, so these huge rings, and then some pine cones and some gold berries and some red berries. But They're going to be too big for us to put on cards, so I'm going to leave them in that kit. We got this one here. Now this card, it feels very thick. It's a lot thicker than the card we normally get with our Stampin' Up products. And then this one with our basic beige, some banners, some large circles, some more leaves, and some Mossy Meadow circles. So I thought that I would do a quick card with that one, with maybe that ribbon, but not those other pieces. Let's have a quick look here. So, I don't have any basic beige, but I have, here's a card base I prepared earlier. I have a, let's just wiggle these to the side over here, just so you can still see them, but just so I've got some room to work in here. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got some 2 different size circles by the look of it. Let's have a look at the instructions first. What does it say we've got to do with these? So we're putting the circles either side of the ring with some bits and pieces on there. Yeah. I think I'll just do my own thing. So let's pop one of these out. One of these, and we might trim that one straight through there. So we've got 2 circles. 1, 2, and then I think we might go with one of these guys. Good night, Marg. Thanks for joining. And I'll go with an old olive one, or Mossy Meadow, I mean. So we've got 3 shapes there, 3 circles. So, do I want, no, I don't think I want that. Let's have a look what we've got here. So, we've got some leaves. And yeah, this cardstock is definitely a little bit stronger and a little bit stiffer than we're used to having on our cards, which is nice to see, because sometimes it's a bit flimsy. Right, let's have a look at these ones. So we've got, now these are very delicate to get out, these ones. So just take your time and work them out bit by bit, so you don't rip any off. As soon as I saw this kit, I thought, oh, I'm going to make some alternates with this. I think we're going to have to go this way, girls, because our pieces are very long. Let's have a look. I don't want to cover up all that, but let's put that under there. I need some room to write in there. Now this one doesn't have any sentiments with it, so we're going to have to be creative. I'll pull this one out as well. Thank you for all sticking around tonight and seeing what I come up with. Might actually trim this one. Don't watch. Just don't watch. Don't chop the dinosaur, Daddy. Let's put that one in underneath there. And then this one, and do the same and go out on the edge of that one, so at least I've got a bit of space. And I'm going to chop this one as well. Now there's so many beautiful stamp sets in the new mini that you have choice as to what sentiment you would like to use on this. But let's see if we can put that on there. And let's grab one of these ribbons. And we've got a ribbon. And I think we can put this one between here somewhere. What do you reckon? See, we could even put a sentiment on there if we wanted to, but let's pick a sentiment. So what have we got? Merry Christmas, season's greetings. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I think that's going to be too big for that. You could heat emboss gold on this one to add something, but I think I'm just going to go with Merry Christmas in the font, in the cursive font. There's our Christmas, and there's our Mary. All right, let's move that up there. Grab a couple of blocks. My blocks really do need a good clean. They're a bit feral. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to peel these bits back, and I'm going to put the Merry Christmas on this in. Where did I cut that bit off? So I'm going to make sure that that's going to be hidden. Let's fit our Christmas in there first in Pretty Peacock. I'll just grab my little foam pad back in just in case. There's our Christmas, and just pop that there for a minute, and then Mary. I think it has to go over this side. There we go. Merry Christmas. I'll clean those two off now. Really like that font in this set. Ink. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could have put another color behind this to break up that background, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to make sure that this is coming off the edge. There we go. And this one still looks like it's together. And then, woohoo, might have to move that out a little bit. I think we need something down here, but I'll have a little think about that in a minute. Let's start gluing. So we're going to put a little bit of glue there, and a little bit of glue there, and a little bit of glue there. And then we're going to glue a bit of glue here, and a bit of glue there, and a bit of glue there. Now we're going to try and pick them all up together without them falling apart. And we're going to try and glue them together. Oh! Did I get any glue on that? No. Yep, that still looks pretty good. Now I've got to get this back in here without covering any of our Merry Christmas up. We've got to make sure it's straight. Let's bring our card back in. Sorry guys, I know I was off camera then. There we go. So let's just glue that one to that one. And then now we can put glue on all of our pieces. This gold that's on here is very quite, it's got a raised texture. So, I mean, if you didn't want to cover all that bit, you could cut it up. There we go. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm nearly finished, girls. 9:07. I don't know who's still here watching me, but if you are, thank you very much. I appreciate your sticking around to the end. I really feel like I need something down here, but we'll come up with a plan for that. So let's stick this glued with a glue dot. Okay, that way I think. Are you holding on, Ruth, or something, are you? Hanging out to see what I'm up to. There's that bit. Let's have a look. What does it look like? It needs something. It needs some berries or something. And I dropped my berries down here somewhere. Let's have a look. Yep, right under my seat. We don't have anything red in there, but we could find some pine cones and stamp some pine cones and pop into that green bit that's missing. But let's chuck a few of these little ones up here. Maybe some coming off. And then another another one coming off. Maybe directly under that. Look at that. It was meant to be. There and over there, I reckon. It's in the same. Let's go down here. There we go. I think I'm going to call that one done. It's down to 1% now. Right. I'm finished, Ruth, so you can go to bed now and put your thing on the charge. But that's the other kit. So pretty happy with tonight's cards. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Now I do have a couple of things to show you. If you've got another like 5 minutes. I'll show you the cards that I made for the Sisters of Mercy to copy because everything was kind of done for them. I had Stamparatuses set up, and they made this one, and then they put a little insert in the middle of that one. So they made a pool party version. They made a, what's this one? Calypso Coral version. And they made 2 different versions with the Magnolia. Oh no, this one's in Wild Wheat. And then the Magnolia one, they made this one. So that was what the Sisters of Mercy made. So 21 people made one each of those cards. And then at my coffee and card class, this is what we made yesterday. So again, I was teaching them techniques. So how to get more use out of their punches. So this one's just a background one. This one was just to show an alternative. And then we did those 2 cards, or versions of those 2 cards. So, and then I am doing these cards next week, next fortnight. Those 2 are showing you how to use your DSP, and then this one is the new hang and ornament stamp set. So yeah, so we'll be making those. So I was very busy through the week getting all of our samples done. But I had a lot of fun. I'm going to try and make a couple of these cards with that gold envelopes before I post some photos tomorrow. So I thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I'm glad that I could come to you tonight rather than leaving you on the hook last week. But thank you once again, and good night for now.